Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the fiery world of brick and ceramic production. Now you might not think about it when you walk by a brick wall or sip coffee from your favorite mug, but there's a good chance coal played a big part in bringing those everyday items to life. That's right, we're talking about good old-fashioned coal, the fuel that built nations and continues to play a vital role in industries around the world. We'll walk you through the entire process from raw materials to the final product. Get ready to get your hands dirty as we explore the ins and outs of using coal in brick and ceramic production. Let's fire things up. You see, creating durable, long-lasting bricks and ceramics requires some serious heat, the kind of intense temperatures that only a good, reliable fuel source can provide, and that's where coal comes in. For centuries, coal has been the go-to fuel for firing the massive kilns that transform humble clay into these essential building blocks of our world. It's a tried and true method, and for good reason. Coal packs a powerful punch when it comes to heat output. We're talking thousands of degrees Fahrenheit, folks, enough to melt glass and turn clay into rock-solid structures. This intense heat is what gives bricks and ceramics their strength and resilience, allowing them to withstand the test of time and the elements. Think about it. Those ancient Roman structures built with brick are still standing strong today. Now, I'm not saying coal is the only fuel source for the job, but it's been a workhorse for centuries. And understanding its role is key to appreciating the craftsmanship behind every brick and ceramic piece we encounter. So, next time you pick up a brick or admire a piece of pottery, take a moment to think about the unsung hero behind it. The humble lump of coal that provided the muscle to make it all possible. Alright, let's break down how coal actually gets used in a brick or ceramic factory. It's a fascinating process that combines raw materials, craftsmanship, and the power of coal to create something truly durable and essential. First things first, you've got to gather your raw materials. This usually involves sourcing high-quality clay, which is the foundation of any good brick or ceramic product. We're talking clay, of course, along with water and other ingredients depending on the desired properties of the final product. Sometimes additives are mixed in to enhance strength or color. Once you've got your clay mixture ready, it's time to shape it. This step is crucial as it determines the final form and function of the product. This can be done by hand, using molds or with fancy machines that press the clay into the desired form. Each method has its own advantages and is chosen based on the scale and type of production. Now comes the crucial part, drying and firing. This is where the magic really starts to happen. The shaped clay pieces are carefully dried to remove excess moisture before they meet the heat of the kiln. This step is essential to prevent cracking during firing. This is where coal steps up to the plate. Coal is a powerful fuel source that provides the intense heat needed for the firing process. The kiln, a giant oven essentially, is loaded up with coal which is then ignited to create the intense heat needed for firing. The temperature inside the kiln can reach up to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. As the coal burns, it releases heat that engulfs the bricks or ceramics, causing a chemical transformation in the clay. This transformation is what gives the final product its strength and durability. This process hardens the clay, giving it its signature strength and durability. The intense heat causes the clay particles to fuse together, creating a solid, robust structure. The firing process can take hours, even days, depending on the size of the kiln and the type of product being made. Larger kilns and thicker products require longer firing times to ensure even heating. It's a delicate dance of heat and time, carefully controlled by skilled workers who know just how long to fire for optimal results. These workers are trained to monitor the kiln's temperature and make adjustments as needed. Once the firing is complete, the kiln is allowed to cool slowly before the finished bricks or ceramics can be unloaded. Rapid cooling can cause the products to crack, so this step is just as important as the firing itself. It's a hot, demanding process, but the results speak for themselves. Durable, long-lasting products that form the backbone of our built environment. From the buildings we live in to the roads we travel on, these coal-fired bricks and ceramics are essential to modern life. Now you might be wondering, why coal? Why not use some other fuel source to fire up those kilns? Well, there are a few key reasons why coal has been the go-to for so long. First off, Coal is relatively inexpensive and readily available in many parts of the world. It's a plentiful resource, which makes it an attractive option for industries that require a lot of energy, like brick and ceramic production. Second, remember that intense heat we talked about? Coal brings the heat, plain and simple. It burns at a high temperature, which is crucial for achieving the desired chemical reactions in the clay during firing. And finally, coal is a relatively simple fuel to use. It doesn't require complex processing or refining, and the technology for burning it in kilns has been around for centuries. So, while there are certainly other fuel options out there, coal has earned its place in the brick and ceramic world through its affordability, heat output, and ease of use. Now, let's be real, using coal isn't without its downsides. Despite its widespread use and historical significance, coal presents numerous challenges that we must address. We all know that burning fossil fuels has an impact on the environment, and coal is no exception. The combustion of coal releases a significant amount of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. One of the biggest challenges with coal is air pollution. The thick, dark smoke that billows from coal-fired plants is a visible reminder of the pollutants being released. When coal burns, it releases pollutants into the air, including sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter. These substances can travel long distances, affecting air quality far from the source. These pollutants can contribute to respiratory problems, acid rain, and climate change. People living near coal plants often suffer from higher rates of asthma and other respiratory illnesses. Another challenge is energy efficiency. Coal is not the most efficient fuel source, and much of the energy produced is lost as waste heat. Coal-fired kilns can be energy hogs, especially older models. These outdated systems consume large amounts of coal while producing relatively little energy. This means that a lot of energy is wasted in the process of burning coal, which isn't great for the environment or the bottom line. Inefficiency leads to higher operational costs and increased emissions. And then there are the health risks associated with coal mining. The process of extracting coal from the earth is fraught with dangers. Coal mining is a dangerous job, and miners are exposed to a variety of hazards, including cave-ins, explosions, and black lung disease. The physical toll on miners is significant, and safety measures are crucial. So, while coal has its advantages, it's important to acknowledge and address the challenges that come with it. The environmental and health impacts cannot be ignored. The good news is that there are solutions out there. Advances in technology are helping to mitigate some of the negative effects of coal usage. For starters, modern pollution control systems can significantly reduce the amount of harmful emissions from coal-fired kilns. These systems are designed to capture and filter out pollutants. These systems capture pollutants before they are released into the air, helping to protect both human health and the environment. They are a crucial step in making coal usage more sustainable. Another solution is to invest in more energy-efficient kilns. Upgrading to newer, more efficient models can make a significant difference. Newer kiln designs are much better at conserving energy, which reduces both costs and emissions. This not only benefits the environment, but also improves the economic viability of coal-based operations. And finally, it's important to explore and support the development of cleaner fuel alternatives to coal. Renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydroelectric power offer promising alternatives. We'll talk more about that in a bit. The transition to cleaner energy is essential for a sustainable future. Look, I'm a firm believer in using the right tool for the job. And for many years, coal has been that tool for the brick and ceramic industry. Coal has been a reliable and abundant source of energy, powering the kilns that produce the bricks and ceramics we use every day. But times are changing, and we need to change with them. The environmental impact of coal is becoming increasingly hard to ignore. The good news is that there are some promising alternatives to coal emerging in the world of brick and ceramic production. These alternatives not only reduce pollution, but also offer new efficiencies. One such alternative is natural gas. It's a cleaner burning fuel that can significantly cut down on harmful emissions. Natural gas burns much cleaner than coal, releasing fewer pollutants into the air. This means a reduction in greenhouse gases and other harmful emissions. It's also a very efficient fuel source, meaning less energy is wasted during the firing process. This efficiency translates to cost savings and a smaller carbon footprint. Another option is electric kilns. These kilns are powered by electricity, which can be generated from a variety of sources. Electric kilns are powered by electricity, which can be generated from a variety of sources, including renewable sources like solar and wind power. This makes them a versatile and sustainable option. Now, switching to these alternatives isn't always easy or cheap. It requires significant investment and a willingness to adapt. It requires investment in new infrastructure and technology. This can be a daunting task for many industries, but the long-term benefits are substantial. But the long-term benefits for the environment and human health make it a worthwhile endeavor. Cleaner air, reduced greenhouse gases, and a healthier planet are just a few of the rewards. And it's not just about switching fuel sources entirely. There are also ways to make coal itself cleaner and more efficient. Technologies like carbon capture and storage, CCS, are being developed to mitigate the impact of coal. For example, new technologies like carbon capture and storage, CCS, are being developed that can capture carbon dioxide emissions from coal-fired power plants and store them underground, preventing them from entering the atmosphere. This technology holds great promise for reducing the carbon footprint of coal. The key takeaway here is that we don't have to choose between progress and tradition. We can innovate while preserving the quality and craftsmanship of our products. We can continue to produce the high-quality bricks and ceramics we rely on while also reducing our impact on the planet. Sustainable practices and innovative technologies can go hand in hand. It's about finding innovative solutions, embracing new technologies, and working together to create a more sustainable future. By collaborating and investing in cleaner alternatives, we can ensure a healthier planet for generations to come. Well, folks, there you have it. A glimpse into the hot and gritty world of coal in brick and ceramic production. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the history of coal use to the challenges and solutions surrounding it. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of brick and ceramic production. Hopefully, you've gained a newfound appreciation for the craftsmanship and the, let's face it, sweat and grime that goes into creating these essential building blocks of our world. Remember, while coal is a powerful tool, modern alternatives and technologies can help create a more sustainable future. By working together, we can build a world where progress and sustainability go hand in hand.